Dance in Babylon, this is journey with Chibuzr.
Are guns good or bad? I don't feel like this is an obvious answer, but also not. Like, are guns good or bad? I don't want to be the person that said the gun isn't the weapon or the gun isn't bad, the way people use it are bad. But that is a true statement. But I feel like I posed this question to ask a bigger question about the use of guns in society and the general consensus about gun control. To be honest, I would say guns are non-essential in modern society. Good or bad is a subjective thing that often will change over time. People's perspectives shift with the public opinion. But I don't think it's a necessary thing, except in military use. I don't even think civilian use, like civilian armed forces, should be armed in that sense. Because for what reason or what should you be causing destruction on that scale? Should you be defending on that scale? Like, I understand if the bad guys have those weapons, and the good guys should too, but it definitely is a thing of circulation as a result of production and access as a result of like giving it to the armed forces. And however that trickles down into illegal markets, it trickles down. But in the same way, I really just think that if there was more control over it as a whole on both a civilian and an institutional level, it would be better. You know what I mean? There would be more control over the way we perceive. I don't know. This is not my business. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm fucking Canadian. We don't have a gun control problem. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times, American media consumes the public mind and we end up talking about things that aren't really our business. Like, I know for a fact there isn't much of a gun control conversation in Canada, but I'm out here trying to like incite meaningful conversation about gun control. I don't know, man. This is one of the things I'm really trying to think about, because even with this chatting with Chibuzr thing, I'm trying to have honest conversations, and a really honest thing is like, I wonder what is truly important to me versus what I feel like is being force-fed on me. The conversations of gun control, obviously to me, generally, it's not even a controversial one. I think the answer is pretty obvious, but people obviously love their power and love their argument, so that's them. But as a Canadian, I've often noticed that I tend to focus more on American politics. I tend to have people talking to me more about Trump than Trudeau, and I don't know why it seems like it's easier to look. I guess I get it. It's easier to look outside and look at your neighbor for their problems than to look inside your house and look inwards for your own issues. So with that said, really, man, fuck are guns good or bad? Man, no, we should all just be happy and free. I feel like this is a terrible prompt, but this is Charlie and Chibuzr episode 2. Peace out.